Hello and welcome back for our final segment of Cox Community Connection. We've saved the best for last as we're going to talk about a couple of series taking place at the Saenger Theater. An opportunity for you to go downtown and enjoy some classic movies and some Broadway down at the Saenger. And joining me to talk about that now is Kathy Summerlin. She is the marketing director for the Saenger. Kathy, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be with our friends at Cox.
And we're always happy to have you here.
Thanks.
Let's talk first about the classic movie series. It's already kicked off. It started, I believe, in July, but it runs a little bit longer into the summer. Tell us a little bit about what's going on down at the Saenger.
Well, this is our third year that we've had the classic movie series. We started to do it to bring business to the theater during the summer when we call it our dead months, I should say. We have to run the air, we have to keep things going, and it's a way to showcase the theater to people who may not, normally come down for a show. Some of our shows at the Saenger can be, $30, $40, $50, and not everybody can afford that. Our classic movies are $5 every Saturday.
$5, you can bring the whole family, or if you want to do a date night, go downtown and get something to eat, and it's only a $10 movie. That's fantastic. What are some of the types of movies that y'all are showing?
We'll have King Kong, the 1933 version with Fay Wray, Rebel Without a Cause, the last movie that he made before he passed away. His name escapes me. American Graffiti, about the 1960s drive-in. Dr. No, which was the first James Bond movie. And we'll finish up at the end of September with Blazing Saddles, which is one of our most requested movies that we've had over the last 3 years.
Well, that's a very good lineup. Great lineup for people to come. You said Saturday nights?
Saturday nights at 7 o'clock.
And how has the attendance been so far? What have y'all seen with people coming down for these movies? You said this is the third year.
This is the third year.
How's it grown, or what kind of?
Our first year, we averaged about 400 a movie. Last year, we averaged around 750, which is a 45% increase. And just last weekend's movie, Psycho, we had 824 people.
Wow, that's
in
a lot of
the theater.
People for a movie.
Yeah. We have one of the largest screens in Pensacola. The IMAX screen at Naval Aviation is the largest. So it's, for $5, you're not, it's classic movies the way they were meant to be seen on the big screen.
That's great. Any certain genre that you've noticed is more popular, or just all the movies, just bringing people in and kind of taking them back to that time?
We've tried some of the new classics, and they just didn't draw. People want to see. I think they're hearkening back to a slower time.
Sure.
When we weren't tied to our cell phones and email and social media. So the classics are just doing gangbusters, and Hitchcock is superb
He's
for
always
us.
popular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about another series that you have coming up, the Broadway series. Tell us a little bit about what's going on there.
We've been doing Broadway at the Saenger since it reopened after years of being shuttered, and it does really well. We partner with Jam Theatricals, which is a company in Chicago. We've got local media partners, and we've got a fantastic season this year with 7 shows. Some of the highlights are Sister Act and Jekyll and Hyde, which is a new one. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, a classic. And Memphis, which is a newer Broadway show. Smokey Joe's Cafe. So I think that there's something for everybody in our Broadway series.
And when does this series kick off?
Series kicks off October 8th with Smokey Joe's Cafe and goes all the way through April.
Now, tell us a little bit, if you could, for people that aren't familiar with the Saenger. Tell us a little bit about the Saenger, how big you are, and give us a little bit of the history behind that building.
The Saenger opened in April of 1925, so next year we'll be celebrating our 90th birthday.
Wow.
It's owned by the city of Pensacola, and the Saenger name comes from the Saenger Amusement Company. It was a pair of brothers who opened up theaters a day's travel apart from each other for vaudeville performers. So there's one in Pensacola, Mobile, New Orleans, Biloxi, Little Rock. So those are all still open, but we're only related in name only. The Saenger is 1,641 seats, and we're an historic theater, but with beautiful new upgrades to bring in the larger shows. Like we had 3 sold-out shows of Blue Man Group last year, which was amazing. And we wouldn't have been able to get those had we not had a recent renovation, $15 million.
And it is a great facility. In fact, you guys recently won a couple of awards, right?
We did. One of them really is, we were the #1 theater in the state of Florida, and that's really just from the support of the community. It was based on box office sales. So the other award that we just received is a Prime Side Award from Facilities Today magazine, and that's voted on by tour managers and production managers, people who are actually booking the building. So that one's a little bit more a pat on our back for, the kudos of the good job that we're doing.
Sure. Kathy, we're out of time, but can you give me a website where somebody can go to get information on both of these series?
It's PensacolaSaenger.com.
Thank you so much for being my guest today. I appreciate it, and good luck with all your shows.
Oh, definitely.
And thank you for joining us this month on Cox Community Connection. Join us in September, where we'll take another look inside of events in the Escambia and Okaloosa counties.
Thanks for watching the Cox Community Connection. Join us next month when we highlight other organizations, events, and people from around our local community.